something that carries a quiet, extraordinary power. A power that supports health, emotional steadiness, longevity, and the simple feeling of being alive in your own body. Hi, I am Dr. Ioulia Howard. Thank you for spending this time with me. Today, I want to talk about sexual intimacy, openly and comfortably, because it plays a far greater role in healthy aging than most people realize. Sex isn't frivolous. It is not something we outgrow. It is the most natural expression of closeness, vitality, and human confidence. I believe pleasure is a kind of intelligence. Let's call it sensual intelligence, the ability to understand, honor, and welcome what the body is designed to feel. In my work, I often see people doing everything they can to take care of themselves. Better nutrition, more movement, better sleep, less stress, and then, almost in a whisper, they tell me something else. They miss being close to someone. They miss touch. They miss feeling desired. They miss the kind of connection that steadies the body and relaxes the mind. Intimacy is not a luxury. It is a biological and emotional need. It softens stress, it calms the nervous system, it nurtures that quiet feeling of being cared for and understood. There is nothing shameful about longing for this connection. We are allowed to want closeness. We are allowed to enjoy pleasure. Healthy sexual intimacy changes body chemistry in measurable ways. It lowers cortisol, it releases dopamine for pleasure, serotonin for calm, and oxytocin for bonding, safety, and emotional steadiness. Orgasm increases prolactin, which supports better sleep. Also, it boosts growth hormone, which helps repair tissues, supports metabolism, and plays a role in healthy aging. Research shows that regular sexual activity is associated with slower telomere shortening, one of the markers of cellular aging. And in men, frequent ejaculation is associated with a lower risk of prostate cancer. These changes are real, they're measurable, and they accumulate over time. Sexuality is not separate from health. It is one of its pillars. It is something to be embraced and enjoyed, not swept aside or hidden. Intimacy does not always require sexual activity. Emotional closeness, gentle touch, being held or holding someone. These experiences tell the brain you are safe, you belong. But when desire meets trust, when sex and emotional intimacy merge, oxytocin and vasopressin rise even higher. Bonding deepens, emotional stability grows. Couples who nurture closeness often feel more grounded, more supported, and more resilient through life's changes. Intimacy also evolves as we age. Desire may become softer, frequency may change, but intimacy often becomes more intentional, more attuned, and more connected. Later life intimacy supports heart health, cognitive function, immunity, and emotional balance. One more thing to keep in mind. Intimacy is not limited to shared experiences. Self-intimacy is meaningful too. Your own exploration of your body, of your emotions, of your inner life, it carries real benefits. It reduces stress, it improves sleep, it strengthens self-understanding. It reconnects you to your own rhythms and desires. Both paths are healthy, both are valid. Here is what I want you to remember today. You are allowed to desire closeness. You are allowed to enjoy pleasure. You are allowed to be intimate. Shared or self-guided intimacy is a meaningful part of your life and your health. Pleasure is not indulgence. It is nourishment. It is connection. And it is human. And it is never too late to feel alive again. It is never too late to be open to closeness. It is never too late to rediscover the parts of yourself that want to be touched, seen, and known. If conversations like this help you feel more connected to your body, to your well-being, and to your life, I hope you will stay with us here at Vibrant Ages. There is so much more to explore together about aging, longevity, and the quiet, powerful parts of life that keep us grounded and alive.